When I first showed off the van and the plan to make it look cool, the reaction was mixed, unfortunately, but that's nothing new. The same thing happened with the Grand California, and look how that turned out. But instead of backing down, I got to work, and the first step was wheels. We got ridiculed for them too, and I even had a few doubts myself.
I think they look a little bit odd at the minute.
But I stuck with a vision, designed the wrap, and today is the big moment, because today it's time to see if it actually looks as cool as I imagined, or if it's just another boring motorhome. It's 11 o'clock on Wednesday, and we're currently just half a mile away from APS Detailing, because I want to catch up with Henry and see what progress he's made, because I want to check the front. The back I'm not that concerned about, because it's already dark grey and it already looks nice. What I am concerned about though is the front, because that's all white and a lot of that's getting changed to a dark black, and it might look a little bit too much, it might not, and I didn't know until I see it in person.
Still don't know if Chris is coming today, but he's already sent us like 20 text messages asking for updates, asking for pictures.
I couldn't resist but to come and have a look. I was wondering how he was going to do this. It's Wednesday currently at 11:06 and you've got so much to do. I'm going to be going to Scotland a half finished van.
I'm doing my best.
No, I know you're doing
I've still
your
got
best.
3 days technically.
What time do you think Friday?
Midnight
Friday night. Oh, it's going to be a tight one. So with this as it is, I'm going to be going blind into Friday's reveal with all of this section, which is the bits I'm not 100% certain about that I've designed. I'm going to be going blind into that. However, look at how cool the back end looks, just with the subtle change of the black in comparison to the grey. You can see it a little bit better around this side.
Well, Chris, stop messaging us.
I've left them be. I've barely messaged them. There's some graft here.
Oh man, this will be finished today. I'll have that bit all wrapped around the top today as well.
What, all the way along there?
I'm going to try it.
And the brow as well? Is that what you plan on getting done today? Yeah. I think that's optimism at its highest. We've got goodies for the motorhome, and I'll show you that shortly. Henry has basically had to spend pretty much all night working on the motorhome. You sound rough as bulls logs. Were you up a bit late last night?
About 4 hours.
4 hours sleep?
Aye.
I didn't expect you to sound as rough as you did.
I just reversed my van into the unit. Rolled the rock and roll bed out.
Jobs turn out to be a lot bigger than what we both really anticipated. The material that we used to wrap is like a textured wrap, which is a lot thicker, it's quite brittle. So we've had a few issues with that. And obviously Henry has put in a huge amount of effort to make sure that this is turned around in time, because I need to go away tomorrow and I've got loads of other stuff to do as well. All of these books that you can see here, and all of these ones, which haven't got anything in yet, these are some of the orders that we've had. We've had a huge issue, and I apologise to anyone who has placed any order who hasn't received the books yet. Our printing partner were meant to be delivering Monday, then it got put back to Tuesday, then it was Friday, and it's Friday today, and they're still not scheduled to come. So we'll be able to get all of these done, but there is some outstanding, and we'll get them sorted as soon as possible. For anyone new to the channel, we do all these guides ourselves. So I design them, photograph them, write them, send them off to get printed, and then we package them at home and post them. And this time has been traumatic, because the only bit that we don't control, which is the printing, that's what's let us down this time. However, if you are looking to get any orders in for the travel guides, and we do appreciate everyone who wants to support the channel and who has already ordered travel guides, but if you're missing any and you want some additional ones, or if you've only got 3 and you want the other 2 or whatever, use the code 50OFF, this one, and from now till this date, I can't remember the date, so I'll put it on the screen, you'll get 50% off any order where there's more than 2 books at a time, so it's half price. That'll give us a little bit more free time to try and get all of these sorted, get back on track with others, and make sure that they come well before Christmas, so that we can have a bit of time off in December as well, because it can be quite stressy. One thing you may notice on the van when you see it is that where the fog lamps are, it's just white and it looks odd, and that's because I've been buying some of these fog lamps which will go in there. Hopefully they'll fit, but they'll go in where the white sort of inserts have been left. This is the linear light bar. It's a 27-inch one, it's the Elite version. It just has a better spread and everything like that. On the Grand California, just for reference, if you don't want to spend the extra money, I had the standard laser lamps, and that one, they were absolutely perfect. They were ridiculously bright, so you didn't need the Elite. I just decided that's what I wanted. Triple R's, which are the ones that you'll see on quite a few vans, to be fair, where they're integrated into the grille itself. So it comes as a kit, depending on what van you've got. This one's for the Fiat Ducato 2022 Plus, which is a different grille shape to the earlier ones. Go on the website and you can pick what model of car or van you've got, and most of them, they'll have an integration kit. It comes with instructions for the van and all the kit that you need to make it look nice on that specific van, or sometimes car. There's some cars and stuff there as well. I wish this was sponsored by Laser Lamps, because these have cost us a fortune. The utility series, these are just the basic utility series ones. They're the medium duty LED work lamp. Basically, these are going on the little sort of mounts that go on the bonnet, just like the Grand California had. I'm not 100% whether I'm going to put these on yet. I'll put the mounts on, or the brackets on, and I'll put these on and see whether I like them. Echo wind deflectors for the van. I just like the look of them. I think they look well. Some logoed stickers, and these are going to replace the Rogue Alloy stickers, or the Rogue Alloy badges on the centre caps of the wheels. This is something I've waited for a very long time. I've been after one of these forever, and even though I'm Aidan's friend who makes this at Urban Arc Overland, because they're sold out constantly, this is the first chance I've getting to actually get my hands on one. So look out for a video, not just about this, but I'm going to maybe do a video about some essential things that we've bought. This is going to be one of them further down the line, but for now you'll have to bear this in. Or if you want to see what it is, I'll put a link to Aidan's video about it in the description.
Just pulling into the industrial estate where APS detailing is, I am nervous, to be fair. Quite nervous. Again, like I said earlier in the video, it's the front that I'm nervous about. I have not seen it. I've seen a picture when he'd partially done a little section of it, but I haven't seen it even remotely close to being finished. 4:30. I was told to come later. Let's have a look. These vans are in the way, but that looks sick. That looks absolutely outstanding. We're here on the Isle of Arran to reveal the van. We're not in the workshop because we thought there's probably not a better place to reveal our favourite thing, or my favourite thing I've ever owned, than in my favourite place I've ever been. The more we've seen it over the last couple of days, the more I absolutely love it. Let's have a little look around it, shall we?
Honestly, I think you've done a mint design. Henry done all the work. That you
Henry done the work, but the concept,
I think
conceptual.
Do you know what my favourite bit is? Is actually this bit.
The little brow.
And this bit.
Yeah.
Them are my two favourite bits.
So one of the things I've done is I wanted the front to look a little bit more aggressive. So previously the lights didn't look like they were part of anything. So I thought if I had a black board around the edge, and there's a natural crease here anyway, then it'll look much more aggressive. Looks like it's got eyeliner on, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does actually.
And it works well. So that is also my favourite bit, I think.
The only thing I hadn't noticed until you changed the wrap was like how big. Weirdly, it doesn't look it in person, but when we're in the house and I'm looking at it, it looks really big. That arch and that one's not so big, but that's the only bit that looks a little bit odd for me.
It does look pretty high up off the ground. We did actually have to plasti dip inside of some of there because it's white under the arch and it looked a little bit awful. I have put my mud flaps on, which are not really doing a lot of work. How do you feel about this? Because I'm not 100% on this bit still, and it looks good from a distance, but from that little panel, it probably looks fine on video.
It doesn't bother us.
It doesn't?
No. That's my judgment.
It kind of bothers me a little bit, but
it's more the wheel arch bothers me.
The wheel arch?
I don't know why.
It'll probably be
just
worse.
because it doesn't look symmetrical, that's all.
So that one's square and bigger, that one's round.
But and I know you want to change one of the lights on the back. as
Yeah,
well.
so what I'm looking to do is all of these little marker lights here, there's 3 on each side. I want to change all of them to have like a little ring, like a halo light, because they look cooler. So the lights that I showed you, the triple R's, they go here, one there, one there. The utility lights, one will go here, one will go there. You'll have seen them on the Grand California. And the linear is being measured, hopefully it fits because it's being measured by me. We'll cut these out, these 4, and the light bar should fit in there, so it'll be stuck back a little bit. So you shouldn't even notice that it's there.
And what about them ones? Are you getting
Oh
them?
yes, the fog lights as well. So these blanks come out and the fog lamps will go in there.
I know you mentioned that you might change the graphics, just
Yes.
subtly change them.
So here's the idea I'm thinking is all of the darker sections of the graphics now look a little bit out of place because they were grey the same as the trim, but the trim's not grey anymore. So what I think I'm going to do is make a custom variation of the graphics in this section. I've took the one off there, thanks Aidan for that idea, and obviously I've took the badge and stuff off here, but I think I might remake something custom there. The logos on the wheels are looking great, thanks Amy for the stickers for them, and I finally managed to get the Ring doorbell stuck on, and I've disabled the button, so if you see the van you press the button while I'm in it, it's not going to wake us up. Unlucky. I didn't think I could be any happier.
You're over the moon.
Another thing, Henry actually ceramic coated, well it wasn't Henry but one of the lads, sorry I can't remember your name, ceramic coated the windscreen for us with the G-Technic windscreen ceramic stuff, and it's unreal. Like even putting the washers on the windscreen, it just sort of runs straight off. Fantastic. So obviously Henry and APS Detailing are based up in North Shield. I'll put a link to all of their websites and stuff in the description, so if you want to hit them up and get a wrap or get ceramic coating or any of that sort of stuff, then get in touch with them. Appreciate all the hard work and the sort of speed that it was done for actually spending a full night in the unit when you could have been at home with your kid.
Oh, bless him.
I mean, in all fairness, I'd probably do the same. Be like, oh, I can't come home, babe, sorry. You're going to have to look after the kids yourself. But yeah, I honestly could not be any happier. I think it looks fantastic.
I like it.
Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are on this. It's not going to be for everyone, but then the motorhome isn't for everyone. Me personally, I wanted it to look a little bit cooler, and I definitely think I've done that. But if you disagree or if you agree or whatever, let us know. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how wrong you are if you disagree with me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.